Foundation for your little one? Lozi Christian School is now admitting children from 2 to 6 years old from January 2025. At Lozi Christian School, we understand that every child is unique. Our qualified and experienced teachers ensure that each child gets the personalized attention they need. Our beautiful classrooms are designed to stimulate learning and spark curiosity, offering a rich environment that caters to every child's developmental stage. And we provide balanced meals, snacks, and lunch to keep your little one healthy and energized throughout the day. With a Christian approach, we focus on the holistic growth of every child. Give your child the start of a strong start in life with a school that truly cares. Enroll today. Don't miss this opportunity to give your child the best start. Visit us off Kasarani Mwea Road or call us now at +254 758 396 110. Lozi Christian School, a foundation for the future.
Elevate TV, advancing kingdom lifestyle.
Yes, welcome to Man Unveiled, a show that comes to you every Wednesday, 8 to 9 p.m. right here at the city center at Elevate TV Studios. We are glad that you are watching, and we want to appreciate all of you for being there and making this show what it is. Were it not for your support, we couldn't have this show. So feel appreciated as a man, and as we keep saying, this is a family show, this family time. I know you are watching us together with your family. Feel so much appreciated. I know this is our month of December where we celebrate with family and friends. We want to continue wishing you a Merry Christmas before time. Kukura mapema sio vibaya. So tonight is a wonderful night, and as we always say, we are here to empower every man. We are that category of men who empower other men because we know what it means to be an empowered man. I'm joined tonight by good friends of mine, men who are very resourceful. Some of them are coming from very far just to be on this show. I feel so much humbled to, in fact, host them. And looking at this topic, I think no one else could have handled this topic better than they do tonight. I want to set you up for a very, very great show. Get seated. Write to another man. Let him know that something great is happening on Elevate. We are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube, and live on your TV screens. Continue writing to us on Elevate TV Kenya write to us on YouTube. Write those messages. Any battle that you have gone through as a man, looking at the battles of men, do those battles leave you better or bitter? And how do you heal from some of these battles? Because in every battle, there must be victims, there will be victors. There are some people who will be hurt. At some point, you'll be left with wounds. How do you heal those wounds? Pastor Peter Rock.
Yes, sir.
Is a man who has become a dynasty in this show. We are glad to have you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing up every time we call upon you.
Yeah.
And you are a good man.
Thank you.
Say hi to us and your family.
Yeah, it's always a blessing to be here on Man Unveiled, courtesy of Postage of Wisdom, a great blessing to our generation. Committed to make sure that the man is getting the knowledge, and we are happy to come to you live tonight. My name is Pastor Ruaka from Life City Chapel in Ruaka Gasharage Junction, and it's always a blessing. I want to say hello to everybody watching this evening. Remain here. Your life will not be the same. We are here to share some experience and the wisdom that God has helped us. So God bless you. Stay tuned. I say hello to my family, my wife, and my kids. God bless you. And Life City family, God bless you for tuning in. Follow. I remain there. God is going to bless you tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. You have said hi to Pastor Hilda.
Yes, that's my good woman,
Yes.
Hilda.
Wow.
She's always seeing God, you know.
She will see God. Pastor Hilda, keep it there, because I know the work you are doing, it can never go unrewarded.
Yeah.
We were there during the launch, and I saw how that woman, you know, I'll never forget that soup. May you live forever. We are here with Bishop-elect himself.
Yeah.
Reverend Carson, Maina, all the way from Oasis of Love, Mwea. This is a man, I've sought after this man. And I'm grateful to God that he's here tonight. I was told about him by a good friend of mine, Mr. Budia. Thank you for allowing me to interact with this grace. And I know that there's so much coming, because you'll be working together now going forward. Reverend Carson.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Elevate and Man Unveiled.
Thank you, sir.
This is your camera. Say hi to those who are at home and the entire of Mwea County. Kirinyaga County and
Yes,
Mwea.
Kirinyaga County.
Yes, sir.
Good evening and praise the name of the Lord. I am Reverend Carson Maina from Kirinyaga Oasis of Love Church International. We are located in Mwea. Mwea is in Kirinyaga County, right in the heart of Gurubani town. I come from a town that has many names. Gurubani, Wanguru, Mwea. All these names speaks about the same town. And I'm very, very grateful to be here. Thank you, sir, for hosting me and God's servant.
Yes.
And it is wonderful.
Wow.
I convey my regards to my dear wife, Pastor Lillian, my son Victor, the entire family of the Oasis of Love Church Mwea, Waziri Calbert, my pastorate, Pastor Davis, the entire executive team, the Mwea community, my friends in the Mwea Pastors Fellowship.
Wow.
We are doing very well. And I bless God for this show. And I know God is up to something.
Yeah.
God has never begun something for nothing. Whatever you see God begins, he has something in store. And I know today, something wonderful shall be unveiled.
Amen.
And all of us shall be beneficiaries of the same.
Wow.
Welcome, share. Now, call somebody, call another man.
Yeah.
Share in your WhatsApp group, you know, your page, Instagram. Make sure you share as much as you can, because the best way to help this show spread and reach many people is by sharing. God bless so much.
Wow. Thank you, sir. They say, my daughter keep telling me, I have a daughter called Sonia, she keeps telling me, Daddy, sharing is caring. And I want to extend that to our viewers. Sharing is caring. Just share. Cannot ignore your participation in this show. Continue writing to us where you are watching us from. I know there are people watching us from where, from Nairobi, from Nakuru, and all part of this nation. Some of them are in the diaspora, feel part of it. It's such a coincidence that my elder son is called Victor.
Nice.
Yes, you have so much in common. We also come from Nyandarua.
So we need to retrieve our roots.
We need to take tea. We need to take tea and share this. We might be from the same village.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we want to appreciate all of you are watching. Continue sharing, and we want to talk about the battles of men.
Yeah.
And we all know what is happening in our nation. A lot of sensitization is happening, and especially on gender-based violence. And you know, most of the times, women are at the forefront. And we have even organizations that are advocating, you know, for, you know, they are in support of the women who have been abused. But we have organizations that are, you know, that are fighting for the man. Because there is, you know, there's a lot of, I think there's even a hospital, don't mention names, that was started just to look at women. Do we have a hospital for men? What is happening to our men? Pastor Rock, what are the battles that men are fighting?
I think in our times, it's okay to say that a man is left to fight alone. We don't have people advocating for, studying with men. So I want to start by saying that as much as there are so many battles men are wired to fight, and this life is a battlefield. It's not a fanfare, especially for a man. And every man out there, as we start this program, it's important for you to know that you don't have a choice. There are battles that are tailor-made for you as a man. And so you must fight and conquer. The challenge is that when we encounter battles, sometimes we get wounded and we get stuck in those experiences. And so because of that, we are not able to move forward and continue pursuing our purpose and fulfilling God's purpose and agenda of our lives because of the pain that comes with some battles. Some battles we win, some battles we lose. The wisdom is how to move on after an experience, after you have gone through a battle. Because men out here, we are not given a platform to speak out. So men go through issues, battles, and the society require us to be strong. Because, you know, we were taught from our young age, a man should not cry, you know, a man should not show weakness. So men go through battles and they are wounded and they are quiet. And some men have died. Some are dying slowly. Nobody is out there to know what exactly is happening with the man. So that's why sometimes you see a man will just erupt and do something bad, something because of what he's going through, what he is going through that nobody is ready to listen to him. If a woman cries right now, everybody
would want to give her a listening ear.
Yeah, she will get attention. But a man, nobody will get time to know what exactly.
First, you look weak.
Yes, what exactly is going through this man. And when you show that emotional part, you are weak according to the society. But as we continue with this program, it's okay to tell a man it's not necessarily to be weak when you express yourself, because that's one of the ways of overcoming some of these things we go through as men.
And we are coming to how to overcome.
Yes.
Because I think one of the things that we must teach men is how sometimes to fight these battles, because there are battles that are about to happen. Bishop Carson,
Yes, sir.
I'm calling you Bishop because in the spirit it has already happened. In fact, we are only waiting for confirmation for men, for the purposes of men, believing it has happened. And you'll be getting an opportunity to invite people after this show. Now, you being a man and growing through the system and through the phases of life, you have come across, at a personal level, you have fought battles. There are battles you have fought as a man. You have also seen men fight battles, go through battles. Some of them succumb to those battles. What would you say about men and the battles of life?
I begin by acknowledging that battles are real.
Yes.
They are there. There's no research about it. And every man, you are either dealing with an issue or you are coming from an issue. Or even without giving a prophecy, an issue is waiting for you.
Wow.
You're getting
a battle.
There's a battle waiting for you. And man's battle are unique.
Yes.
And I looked at the scriptures. And these battles began in Genesis. whereby God is telling the serpent, there will be enmity between you and the serpent, and the woman, and your seed. Now when you bring the issue of the seed, now the man comes in because it's the carrier of seed.
Yes.
And immediately, the spotlight eye of the enemy, the
It's
devil,
on the man.
is on the man. So the first battle every man is dealing with is a spiritual battle.
Okay.
A spiritual battle. And look at Cain. Because the Bible records as the first two people born on earth were men.
Yeah.
The first person to be born, a man, because of that pronouncement, that the seed of a woman. So the enemy, the devil, is looking for that seed.
Wow.
And that seed mostly is in man. So every man from birth,
Battles.
there is a battle that is tailor-made by the enemy to quench the fire in a man. For one sole reason, I believe, when God says that I have given you dominion, that's a very key thing.
Wow.
Allow me, Apostle, to break it down maybe,
Yes, sir.
so that you may be able to get
Yes, sir.
how to move about this matter. Man is not gender. When you speak about man, we don't speak about gender.
Allow me to tell you to go deeper.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, they say, go deeper, Papa.
When we speak about man, we speak about grace.
Okay.
That divine assignment. Because male is gender.
Yes. Okay.
A
I get it.
woman is not gender. Female is gender.
Okay. I get
When
you.
in the second account of creation, we see something great happening. If I would ask now, between man and woman, who was created first?
The Bible says that male and female, he created them.
He created them.
Yes.
But you discover they were all created the same day, but packaged in the same body.
Okay.
In the second account, it was now separation,
Okay.
and the woman was removed
From the man.
from the man. What was God separating?
Okay.
So that man may be independent, and now the woman may be independent. So the woman was given the grace of influence,
Okay.
and the man was given the grace of authority.
Okay.
So every battle in a man revolves around authority.
I feel like telling Pastor Rock to get an offering ready because the revelation that is flowing in this place. Continue, sir.
You see, revolves around authority.
Yeah.
And God, allow me to put it in
Yes.
into the
Put it in context.
God is so much focused on a woman, not because he's ignoring man,
Yes.
but because a woman, when a woman agreed with the enemy, it costed God so much.
Oh, yes.
And Satan is so much focused on man
Okay.
because man is carrying authority.
Okay.
And the battle on earth today, in the political world, in the academic world, in the marital world, even in the spiritual world, is a battle of authority.
All right.
So man is found in the center
In the center of that battle.
of the real battle of the earth.
My goodness. The show is already, we are getting deeper into these matters. And Bishop Carson is breaking it down for us and giving us about understanding on why women carry so much influence and why a man carries authority.
Yeah.
And I think maybe Pastor Rock.
I think we have started on a very high gear. Thank you, Bishop. See, now when we get to the authority,
Yes.
anything that has authority is surrounded by battles, specific battles.
Wow, that's true.
So if a man is a carrier of authority, then he's not fighting every battle. He's fighting unique battles.
Yeah.
Because where authority is, that's where attention is.
Wow, that's true.
So once you assume that office, you know, some people ask why some people seem to be going through battles and others are not going through battles. Once you assume the office, that chair, because it begins by recognizing who you are. That's why you see, once you realize, once you discover yourself as a man, that's where battles begin. So authority now, the devil is after questioning your authority and stopping you from exercising that authority as a man. That's why any married man will tell you there are certain battles they are going through just to question their authority. When a man goes through lack, what the devil is trying to question is his authority.
It's authority. Wow.
Because when a man is struggling financially, his authority is in question.
I agree.
Because of authority is designated to discharge certain duties. That man, the generation is looking up to him. The family is looking up to him. So when a man is going through, for example, a battle of lack, what exactly the enemy is trying to question is the authority of that man.
Wow.
Because you cannot stamp that authority when you are not able to provide for your family. Remember what scripture says. A man who is not able to provide for his family is worse
than an infidel. Yes.
So the enemy brings, and many men will tell you, that's where the battle begins. You begin by lack. So you have discovered yourself. Now battles begin there, but lack. Many men will tell you that's where their breaking point is.
Wow.
They are struggling to pay their bills, to meet the needs of their wives, their kids, their relatives. And probably, Apostle Joe, we would want to get into that provision, that part of the provision. Because if men speaks right here, 90% will tell you most of their battles surround are there.
And this is flowing to the family because there are also family battles men are fighting. And I'm getting what you're saying, Bishop and Pastor here, that when a man fails in marriage, when the enemy manages to hit the man, and this man possibly goes through a separation or divorce, he questions his authority.
Exactly.
On matters because a man is as good as his family.
Yes.
And everybody will say, now what are you saying if you could not keep a wife? You know it's like, you are not supposed to speak among men.
And what cost? What was the cost?
Yes.
You realize the man was struggling in the area of finances.
Maybe you can take us a deeper, Bishop, on possibly some other battles that men are fighting.
Let me just now build on where he just talked, because I think that's a very fundamental.
Yes, sir.
Because if I just now try to build still on the same, when you speak about authority, if you remember even when you were small boys in primary school, there is that thing that was that ego. A young boy, very young boy. Like my case when I was in class 2, I never believed a class 8 girl can beat me.
Oh yes.
Na ukichapwa, everyone will be like
become a laughing stock.
Unaweza chapwa aje na msichana.
But when you compare the size and the tiny boy, and that boy will be like, kanajionyesha, kanachomoka, because the thing is inbuilt.
Yes.
Let me put it this way: every man is born a king.
Wow.
Every man.
I think you need to look at this camera and say that.
Every man, despite the size, the background, how rich, how poor, every man is born a king. Wow. There's a king in every man. And that king is looking for submission.
Okay.
So the issues of authority.
Yes.
If any woman would understand how to allow the man to rule, and every king has 3 things that make him a king.
Yes, sir.
Number 1 is the crown. The crown is the identity. If I wear a crown now, everyone will know that's
Things
the king.
change. Yeah, that's true.
So one of the areas the devil has messed us
It's identity.
is identity.
That's serious.
Is identity. Number 2 is a territory.
Wow.
Every king has a territory.
His domain.
His domain, whereby nobody speaks there.
Yes.
You are you're the big man.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're the big man. So if you cannot say in your house,
You lose authority. You
Yeah,
lack
would
authority in any other place.
okay,
Ile tunasema umemalizwa kisiasa.
umemalizwa.
Yeah.
So that is now the domain, the territory.
Yes.
Every king has a territory. Wow. Even in the days of the Bible, there were times every king would go for battle. What are they going to do? Either to expand their territory,
That's true.
to guard their throne, or to preserve their crown.
Wow.
And those are the 3 main things
Yes.
attached to authority that every man is fighting. So when you speak about luck, every king is known his king because of what he possesses.
We see it even here in Kenya,
Yes.
politically speaking.
Yes.
Every person is trying to guard their
Mass
constituency.
to a mass.
Yes.
Why was David so quick to go for the ark from Obed-Edom?
Yes.
And he was very quick after 3 months.
Yes.
He said, "Hawezi kaa nayo tena." Why?
Wacha ikae
This
hapa.
ark is
Was
making
costly.
this guy so rich in a very high speed.
Yes.
It will give him authority,
Yes.
You have authority.
influence.
Wow.
So a time has come, God will help us, and we must scheme ways to ensure that a man retain their authority. Because anytime we lack provisions, we have no say at home,
Yes.
for many reasons, and this thing was orchestrated a long time ago. Many times, man of God,
Yeah.
it is not even about us. It is something that is about many years old. People came together and they said that now they want to empower the girl child.
Yeah.
And the government system, the world system, in the families, in the schools, and for the many, many years, over 60 years in this nation, has been empowering the girl child.
Yeah.
And nobody was empowering
The boy child.
the
yes.
boy child. Now, the girl child is empowered.
Yes. And the boy is nowhere to be seen.
And the boy is not to be seen. And that's how authority was transferred.
And I see the reason why we are having all this gender-based violence. Because at some point, some men are bitter.
Yeah.
There's some bitterness. And I want to be very, clear here. We are not saying that women empowerment is not okay. We support. I have girls. I support them. I would want them to live the best of life, and But again, and nothing was taken from the man that was given to only that we abandoned the boy.
Yeah.
We're empowering the girl. So the girl is getting her share, but the man is being denied his share. Maybe Bishop Carson, as we go, before we go for the break, what do you think possibly? Because if a man is fighting from a place of authority, do you feel like he'll be in an advantaged place?
Yeah, because number one, the Bible says that the man is the head.
Yes.
And when you speak about the head, there are some things that gives the head advantage of other parts of the body. Because the head determines the direction,
That's true.
the vision. So when the man is sitting in his office of the grace of a man, he will be able to give direction.
That's true.
He will not follow, he will lead. And when you lead and you see you're following, you feel big.
Wow.
And that feeling is very nice.
Yes, to a
The
man.
ego in a man will make him now revived.
Wow.
I don't know whether I can give a small, I read like a book, a very small book. The book is called Wild at Heart. Wild at Heart. The W-L.
The wild.
Wild
Yes.
at Heart.
Yeah.
It is about this man who loved riding bikes.
Yes.
The noisy bikes. He would wake up at night and make all this noise going to work. So when he got married, what happened? When he got married, the wife was like, I don't like this. So what happened? He locked the bike in the store.
Okay.
And the man became sick.
Oh yes. You have taken away.
Yes. So he went for counseling. One day the pastor asked the woman, the wife, Now, when did it begin? As you 6 months after our marriage. What did you remove? What did he move out? Did he lose a job? No. I only removed the bike.
Yes. Okay.
Then he was told by the pastor, go, let's throw the bike.
Return the bike to him. To the
And
man.
the man was healed.
She went home very hurriedly, thinking if I do it, the man shall become a man again.
Yes, yes.
Whereas the man was given back the bike, hey, he became back the man he was from the beginning.
Wow.
Authority.
He felt in charge.
Yes, I'm in charge now. I'm doing that which I want to do and I feel like I'm good to do.
Amazing.
What is it? We give it to you, our wives and our women. What is it that you have taken away from your husband?
What?
That has made him sick? You know, sickness is not just sickness. You know, possibly he's not in his normal energies
It's
and
very serious.
he's not in his high spirit. What have you taken away from him? And I know there are women watching us right now, and you know, for the last few weeks, you have not allowed that man to touch the mountain. So can that be, only those who are in spirit can catch me, can that be a reason why that man is behaving the way he is? Angry, very aggressive, you know. Anyway, we are picking up this conversation from here after this break. Just allow me to acknowledge Chris Brivery.
Oh,
He's here.
the great
Wanaume
man.
hoye. Thank you. Jane Gary, Tuned and Learning, Karen, wacha wanaume waongee tu hiyo kitu iwatoke. Thank you. Because honestly, men need to be heard. Also, same way women are listened to, should a man. We continue sampling some of these questions and your views after this short break. Stay tuned.
From Monday, December 2nd to Sunday, December 8th, we gather at Wisdom Center Church in Dumberi, Kiambu for the 8th edition of the Move Conference 2024. This year's theme is Christ, the fullness of God. Join Bishop Jack Kamere.
When I come into his presence, I have confidence that I'm coming to a person that I can call Abba Father.
Reverend Tom Ocholi.
We are testifying of a resurrected Jesus, but people are not seeing him.
Pastor Joki Moffat.
Christ in you is your sufficiency. You don't need any help from outside.
Pastor Benjamin Muthe.
Your relationship with him is not transactional. It is father-son relationship.
Pastor Benjamin Jada.
There are levels you can move into God that will allow God to open up himself.
And the host, Pastor Gooks Moffat.
God's ultimate goal is that you and me walk like, talk like, manifest power like his son Jesus.
Join the move and encounter the supernatural.
Israel Ezekiah and Christ Freedom Chapel Ngong invites you to 3 days of outdoor worship featuring Boaz Duncan from Tanzania, Sylvia Akoth from Kenya, Moji Shot Baba, and Frank Mtakatifu. 3 days of outdoor worship happening from Friday 6th to Sunday 8th December 2024 from 3 p.m. daily at Ngong Bus Park, Ngong Town. For more information, call 0723 076 992 or 0797 727 397. Hosted by Pastor Israel Ezekiah and Christ Freedom Chapel Ngong. Proudly powered by Elevate TV.
Life Church International is training Christ-like workers for Christ-like Church through Gospel Light College and Nation-to-Nation Christian University from Dallas, Texas. We offer a certificate, a bachelor's degree and master's degree in biblical studies and community development. The training will prepare you for ministry and the work of God in the church and the body of Christ. Through our different ministry partners, we have classes in Nairobi, Kajiado, Kirinyaga, and Machakos. Contact us through 0748 006112 for the ongoing registration for January 2025. Life Church International is training Christ-like workers for Christ-like Church through Gospel Light College and Nation-to-Nation Christian University from Dallas, Texas. We offer a certificate, a bachelor's degree and master's degree in biblical studies and community development. The training will prepare you for ministry and the work of God in the church and the body of Christ. Through our different ministry partners, we have classes in Nairobi, Kajiado, Kirinyaga, and Machakos. Contact us through 0748 006112 for the ongoing registration for January 2025.
Welcome back to Man Unveiled. We are right here looking at the battles of men. Thank you for joining us. For those who are joining us for the very first time, I'm hosting Pastor Peter Rock from Light City Chapel at Ruaka, Kasharage Junction. That's where you can find him, and he's doing some good job there. You can, if you're looking for a nice church, a church where the true word of God is being taught, a sober ministry, please feel free to visit them. I know you'll thank me later. We also have Bishop Carson, Maina, all the way from Mwea, Oasis of Love, Ministries International. We'll be celebrating him as he'll be ordained into the office of Bishop in 2 weeks' time, I think so. And congratulations in advance.
Thanks, sir.
We celebrate you.
Thanks, sir.
In Man Unveiled, we celebrate our men.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We should celebrate our men. We should not just see men making mistakes. When they do well, we celebrate. We will celebrate you very soon. Just let us know what God is doing in your life. I want to acknowledge some few people who are watching us, and David Getonga, learning Bishop. I think this is your disciple. Chris Brivre, wacha tuongee itutoke. Thank you, Chris. Umepotea sana. Joseph Boothia, thank you, sir. This is Mr. Joseph Boothia, watching from Roiro. The conversation is powerful. Keep it up. William Nyoro, this is a man we have hosted here. Pastor William Nyoro, all the way from Redeemed Gospel Church, Gatondo Town. Thank you, sir. Wonderful discussion there. Joe Wisdom Talks, following from Gatondo. There is Enoch is watching. Thank you, Enoch. Nesh, thank you. Always corroboristic here. Nesh, you are inciting. Stop that incitement. Stop that incitement. Thank you. We also look at, thank you, Kirogo Gashoki, Reverend Carson. Wow. Esther Kingori, God bless you. And say hi to my friend Kingori of Vest Motors. Very powerful topic I'm learning. Wanyaga Gitao, any battle in life has something to learn. Wow, powerful. Continue sampling these messages. Hilda Kathule, you will see God Hilda. God bless you. Tuned from Ruaka. And Rock Peter, thank you. This somebody also watching in your account. Christopher Mothi, all the way from Oasis of Love Church, Mwea. Christopher must be your disciple.
Yeah.
Wow, God bless you. We go back to our conversation right here. And we are looking at what battles are men fighting, because I know there are many battles, and we may not possibly sample all of them. But maybe, Pastor Rock, which are some of these battles that men around you, or even personally, you have gone through as a person?
I will start with spiritual battles, because every man, like Bishop has said, is in a position of authority. So what you deal with first is what we call spiritual battles, attacks. And because Bishop touched on Genesis, I think when the man delegated some responsibilities to the woman, there was a gap that was created, and then from there battles began. That's why you see when God came later after they messed up, he still spoke to the man, meaning that God went to the man still even after messing up, because he's a man that was supposed to be in charge. So
the buck stops with the man.
He stops with the man. So there are spiritual battles every man should be able to handle, and that's why we encourage men to know Christ. Either you know it or not, you are a husband, you are a brother, you are wherever you are as a man, there are spiritual battles you must deal with. Your life is dependent on spiritual battles that you're going to handle. And some of us, we are not aware that there are spiritual battles. So some of the things we see, we think it is just normal, but it is not normal. Number one, a man goes through what we call emotional battles. They are spiritual. You can receive an attack emotionally as a man. And so you begin to give in to the thoughts of the enemy, questioning your authority as a man. Because once the enemy attacks your thoughts, then you begin to think opposite of who God has created you to be as a man. So one of the things when you go through attack, your speech is attacked. That's why you meet a man who is speaking contrary to the scriptures. The man is ready to give up. He's saying, you know, things are not working. I don't know how I'm going to survive. I don't feel like I'm the man of this house. I don't feel like anything is going to happen. It's an attack. So a man must have an altar, a place of prayer, because spiritual battles are dealt with spiritually. So every man should be taught how to pray. Every man should enroll in the school of prayer. And any man who does not pray, eventually they will be overwhelmed by spiritual attacks that comes to the man. Because once you hit a man and a man goes down, the family has gone down. No matter how much we think women are strong, they are strong, but without leadership, they will end up in the wrong direction. When you remove a man, we say, you have always said, when a city has a man as a leader, that city is secure. The Bible speaking says that, you know, through Moses, God delivered Israel. And through the same man, he preserved the nation of Israel. So the spiritual attacks that comes to man is to get him out of track. And then from there, you have lost it. Once you lose spiritually, you have lost everything, no matter how much you seem like you're succeeding. So the first battle you must win is spiritual battle. Once you win the spiritual battle, you realize other things are coming together. But if you're not winning spiritual battles, it's a matter of time, you're going to go down. So a man must begin by fighting spiritually. Before even you insult your wife, before you attack any other person around you, first of all engage. When you're strong spiritually, as a man, you are strong in every other area. When you're weak spiritually, you are weak in every other area. When a man is strong spiritually, number one, he is able to take his stand against demonic devices, against the suggestions of the enemy, against any other thing that the enemy would want to throw to the man. So a man must begin by fighting spiritually. So every man must engage in prayer. Either you like it or not, in the evening, pray for your family. Go somewhere, hide yourself, and seek the face of God. It begins there.
Yes.
That's the beginning.
It's good to tell the man watching us.
Yeah.
Going for the fellowship is not umama.
Yes, sir.
You are basically aligning yourself spiritually, because it's in the fellowship that you are strengthened.
And to round up,
yes, sir.
You see, nowadays we have most women coming to church, men are not going to church. Is a strategy,
it's a demonic instauration.
It's a vice. So that you leave women praying and they are not the authority. They don't have the authority. And men become weak. You understand? So let's encourage men to attend prayer services. Wow. Let's encourage men to be committed to church, because even your children will learn from you.
Wow.
Let's not allow just women to go to church, and we push. Some men even drive to the gate of the church and allow
drop their family then.
Their family. It is very risky.
Wow.
And it is a demonic device.
Wow. Bishop Carson, you spoke so passionately about authority.
Yeah.
And I know that one of the reasons why men lose battles is because they begin the battle from a defeated or from a place of challenged authority. Yeah. When you get so much used to being challenged, you lose your esteem and your ego, and you become disadvantaged. Yeah. So you lose the battle even before the battle begins. Yeah. Now, why do we have, and this is a family battle, I mean, why do we have so many street children out there? Whereas we know that all these children have fathers. Yeah. Why do we have nowadays so many children bearing the names of their mothers in their IDs? Today you go to these matatus, you go to many places. If you are sending money to many people, I can tell you, it is John Mwangi Wanjiro, Joseph Kamau Waithera. Where are these men? What battle? What is this battle?
Building on what the man of God has just said.
Yes, sir.
Because if we miss it in the area of the spiritual, we miss it in every other area. Because the other main battle that every man is fighting now is a psychological and a mental battle.
Wow, okay.
And men are sick. I tell you, Apostle. Look at a man like Ahab, a whole king in Israel.
Yes.
He had an army, he had the system. He just go and admired a piece of land belonging to another man. And based on his wealth, based on his position, he thought it was just easy. Just telling Naboth, now I will get this one, then I'll give you another one. When Naboth said, I will not let it.
Trade my birthright.
The Bible is recorded, Ahab went home and he could not eat. He slept facing the wall. Mentally disturbed, mentally tortured. Because men don't believe they can lose.
All right.
And I think high time is our high time. Men should also know you can move out and lose a battle.
Okay, all right.
You can go out, and it's good to admit, I never got it today.
It's good to accept.
It's a good to accept. And while he's sleeping there, is a woman who came and told the man, wake up and eat. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Do you know, man of God, statistics shows we have many men committing suicide.
I agree.
Than women. If you go in every rehab center, there are more men than women.
Yes.
Go everywhere. We are go in prison. We have double men than women. What's the problem? There is a psychological battle that men are not able to fight. Wow. And this one was orchestrated by the way we were brought up. I think we put it clearly.
Yeah.
We were told men don't cry. A man is keeping quiet with an issue.
We don't know how to deal with loss.
Yes, we don't. we believe we must win and win and win. When you lose, we are clubbed.
We are almighty.
Yes. And this is a major problem. all the suicides we are having, all the murdering we are having, and all this. Do you know what?
Yes, sir.
To bring it into perspective.
Yes.
Have you ever gone to a place whereby the woman passed on? You discover that home is like a imekusha.
Yeah, I have seen that.
But go to a place whereby is a man who has gone.
In fact, you'll not even realize. In
continues.
fact, there are some changes you'll see. You'll definitely know that the system is different.
It's different. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Women has a way of adjusting,
Yes. Wow.
flexibility.
Wow.
But the men are being affected by rigidity, mental rigidity.
Before you continue, let me just say this. There is a way in every home. There is a place you put some things, even possibly in your bedroom. Do you know if that thing is removed from that place and put a little bit aside, as a man you not see it? Rigidity. Why is many times I'm looking for something and I'm told it's just
We are not flexible.
because we are used to, if it's here, it should be here. Continue, sir.
So that's a major battle. And men must learn how to speak.
Yes, sir.
And speaking out your failure is not weakness.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Because once you speak it out,
Yes.
healing process begins.
Wow.
Because I want everyone to understand, 80% of all the problems you go through are imaginary.
That is dangerous.
They are not real. They are imaginary. But 20% of all the battles are real, but 80%
Imaginary.
are imaginary.
They don't exist.
They don't exist. It's a creation of the mind.
If I fail in this business, if this deal doesn't go through, it hasn't. The deal is still there. But just you're already trying to think if it doesn't go through.
Yeah. A mental issue. And one of the things we must do consciously, the church, the government, the society, is empowering men psychologically.
Yes,
Number
sir.
one, teaching them to be flexible. A woman may lose a job today. I have a person I know who lost a job. Okay? The wife lost a job first. The wife was very quick, went and did some very, very small businesses.
Yes.
You know,
And life
she
continued.
began and life continued. Few days later, the husband lost the job.
Sick.
We are speaking about 10 years later or 15 years later.
The man is still located
there.
Guy.
They lost the same job.
Yes.
So both of them lost the salary.
Yes.
But one is going on well, buying cars,
Yes.
building houses.
The
But
man is still stuck. I lost
is
my
still
job.
stuck.
Stuck at that.
Still lamenting, looking back what I lost.
Let even me draw it. Let me bring it closer. If a lady is left by a man, she'll quickly adjust and move on, and she'll get married.
Yes.
But if a man is left by a woman, there are many men who are not married there at their 40s.
Yes.
When you try to follow up,
It was that.
like one watching me called Busoro, you know, they keep saying that there was this girlfriend, she left me, and they are not able to move on.
Yes. They are stuck. So that mental issue. And I want to tell every man, falling down doesn't mean the journey has ended.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just where you are now.
Wow.
Arise, blow off the dust. There's another day called tomorrow. There's another opportunity. Sir, what happened?
Yes.
I got a very bad setback.
Yes.
My life is full of setback.
Yes.
When I was in business. I went to do business and I said, because when I married my wife,
Yes.
my wife was richer than me.
Wow.
Yes.
I think that's
You are
good.
coming to share your story, sir.
That's good.
You are coming to share your story.
That's
Wait for his story. His story is loading. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Holding 100,000 with my hand, I was given by my wife to go and bank as I was starting capital after marriage. I had never seen anything like that.
Are you saying hi to people?
We need to encourage a man
So
there.
you go learning.
You go running.
You go learning. How if you know you're even worried, you're even troubled, you're even shaking. 100,000.
What did you say the name of your wife is?
My wife Lydian.
Lillian, you'll see God.
We need to encourage men there because there are men who feel if a woman is doing better than
Yes. You need to speak to that man there. You want to hear more? Go deeper. Go deeper, Bishop.
Yeah.
And now I was like, what is this now? From then, and I can attest, I can speak openly. And this, I've come to learn this.
Yes.
When God is blessing any family, he can either use the woman or the man.
Wow. You are one.
We are one.
Yes.
God can use any wing. The wing of your wife or your wing.
Wow.
If God chooses to use the wing of your wife,
Okay.
you are not small.
And don't fight her.
Don't fight her. So I took the money to the bank.
Yes.
From then, it was setback after setback after setback. I was a load boy. So I married my wife. She's rich.
Explain to these people what a load boy means. Beba beba.
I was beba beba. Okay. I would wake up very early in the morning. I would load the lorries. I would load the matatus, rice. I would carry bags for women. Then I would go home and find my wife. And every bag, every load I would carry, I would get 10 bob.
That is in Mwea.
That is in Mwea. That is in Mwea.
The same place you used to carry loads is the same place that you are being ordained as a bishop. There is God in heaven.
The same place where the church is sitting.
Yes, sir.
Is one of the places where I would spread the polythene bag to spread lice. The same ground where the altar is standing.
God is a rewarder.
So my wife, and that's what I'm saying, I would go try to do something else so that I may show myself a man.
Yeah.
One day I remember I went to do maize. I was selling maize.
Yeah.
I would buy maize from Nauru to Meru. I wanted to show myself a man.
Yes, you are working hard.
I was feeling beaten.
Yes.
How can my wife pay house rent?
Yes.
And you see, she never showed me
Yeah.
that I'm less.
Yes.
But I was feeling
Wow.
this wrong.
Yes.
When I went, I lost everything.
Because you are doing it to try to
Yes.
just to try and prove. Yeah.
I was stuck in Nyahururu. I've lost everything, but I can't go home. How did I explain to her? The Lord delivered me because God appeared to my wife in a dream.
Wow.
Hey.
And told my wife, the guy has nothing.
I pray as a man, may God appear to your wife in a dream.
May God give you a woman that...
May God give you a woman who can hear God.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
So that setback, that was almost killing me.
Yeah.
And she told me now, leave whatever you're doing, come back home.
Yes.
I went back home with nothing. I began again.
Wow.
I began again.
Yeah.
I began again. Until where I am now.
Yes.
So what I want to say, there is nothing wrong by failing.
Wow. It's part of the process.
Success people are failures who never quitted trying.
Wow. Wow. Powerful.
And when I went to Kampala, just trying to prove a point. I'm a man.
Yes.
I came back from Kampala with nothing. Setback. But
Didn't give up.
If this one fails, I'll start something else.
Yeah.
After this one fails, I'll start something else. And where we are. Men, don't give up. If one idea is not working,
Yes.
don't overstay in one idea.
Don't die in
Don't
that
die
place.
there.
Yes.
There's another place.
It's
Grow
the
the
business that failed, not
Yes,
you.
not you. If you lost money,
Wow.
it is the money that you lost. Never lose yourself. You better.
Wow.
If you lose everything else, never lose yourself.
What a powerful testimony. These are battles. That the battle he was fighting was an economic battle, financial battle.
Financial battle.
And God has, I know he's a man of means by the grace of God. I've interacted with him and I can tell you, God is doing a great work in Mwea through him. He's also in business, he's in farming. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, because you are watching us, God can change people's life. God changes people's life. And God is coming through for you. Pastor Rock.
Yeah.
How do we overcome? Our time is gone, but we can still say, how do we overcome this? Some of these, maybe one or two ways that we can overcome.
I've been through a betrayal that took me 2 to 3 years to let go and heal. Number one, accept. Men will struggle to accept what has happened.
Yes,
if you're left by a woman, accept. She's gone. That's the beginning of overcome. Accept ameenda. You understand? If you've lost a business, accept imeenda, so that you will not get stuck. You know, God can deliver you from a storm, but your heart remains in a storm. So when God wants to do something new, it becomes very difficult because you are stuck in a situation. Your life is progressive. You lost this today, accept you've lost. Number two, once you accept, do something about it.
Okay.
Do something. Don't just sleep.
Do what you can about it.
Yes, because many times when men lose, they go close themselves in a room and they want to die. And then, you know, Elijah, it happened to Elijah.
He's telling God, take me.
Yeah. Am I better than my fathers? In other words, am I better than the dead?
Yes.
And the scripture says it's better a living dog
than a dead lion.
If the scripture says it's better a living dog than a dead lion, then he, at all you're still alive, or is not gone.
Wow.
Your tomorrow is going to be different. Number three, have faith in God. I think every man should know what is called faith. Engage faith, trust God to start afresh. Number four, if possible, don't stay alone. Hook up with your fellow men who have conquered. Where you want to go, there are people who failed many times, but they made it. The testimony of Bishop should encourage me as a man. The testimony of my brother should encourage me as a man. So when you stay alone, the devil begins to preach to you. When you connect with people that have succeeded, you are refreshed. So when you fail as a man, don't look for women, look for your fellow men, especially men who have gone through the journey. So hook up with them, talk to them, share with them. Bishop has talked the place of, you know, talking. Is a way of letting it go, because most men don't want to talk about their experiences where they failed. So engage your fellow men, tell them this is what I've gone through, and if you have the right company, they will help you and show you that it is possible. Don't stay with somebody who is telling you it is over, it is done, you're not discouraging, you know. Stay with people that can encourage you to move on.
Wow, wow, powerful, powerful. And thank you for that, Pastor, because we need solutions. We need solution to our problem. Bishop Carson, kindly give us a solution because of our time, and invite us for your ordination.
I'll say three things.
Yes, sir.
As a part of the solution.
Yes, sir.
Number one, seek for help early.
Wow.
Because many times men don't even seek help. It is people who see this man is sinking. Seek for help and do it early.
Wow. Not when you're dying.
Not when you're dying. Because some wounds are so deep. If they are not treated early, you may be healed but remain crippled. When you are going through financial crisis, adjust.
Okay.
Tell your family, I can't afford a 10,000 house. Shift your house. Shift your family to a small house. Don't die in stress to prove a point.
Sure.
Don't be a father who is fake, displaying wealth that is imaginary. Teach your children to live within what you can afford.
That's true.
Because many men are sinking in debts, what I can call lifestyle-related debts.
Wow.
You're able to pay rent. That's not, you know, that's not, it will, this land, this house will never be your own, even though you paid for 100 years. So adjust, seek for help early. Finally, ensure, know that it is not only you.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
Yes.
What you are going through, you shall never pioneer any problem. You will never pioneer any problem.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What you are going through, somebody lives there.
Wow.
What you are going through, somebody left that place.
Wow.
What you are going through, somebody is at the door of entry.
There, that child.
So don't think that you are alone. Why me, Lord? Why me, Lord? No. Where you are now, somebody lives there, is living there, or heading there.
Wow.
So seek help early. No, speak out, adjust.
Wow.
If you lose your job,
Adjust.
now make sure the other man will not leave you in the same house.
Wow.
Because this is what I say, sir, as I conclude. If you climb down, you climb up again when things will change.
Wow.
But if situation throw you down, you may be crippled, never to be able to climb again.
Wow.
And many men wait to be thrown down. They are crippled, they are destroyed, never to rise again.
So much wisdom there.
14th of December, I'll be having an ordination, consecration service. That is coming Saturday, but one. We shall be having a big occasion in Mwea, Oasis of Love. I want to invite all of you that we may rise together. Let me say something. Where you are is not a destination, is a stage. Keep moving, you will end up there. 14th of December, you can miss. Come that we may rise together in Jesus' name.
Powerful. If life knocks you down, make sure you land on your back, because if you can look up, then you can get up. Ann Jerry, my father, Pastor Peter, Judith Mogo, thank you. Daniel Kigo, Jackie Katimo, Hilda Kathure, Shix Jenny, David Moroki, and all of us, Pastor Patrick, all of us who are watching us tonight, God bless you and live long. We are here because you are. Thank you for your great encouragement tonight. We continue sampling these messages and interacting with you online. May God bless you. Keep on this show. Keep talking to other men about Man Unveiled, because you never know. That is where the healing of your brother, of your husband, of your son is. Good night. See you. Until next time. Shalom.